Welcome back, it's me, Lou. I'm here for another action figure unboxing and review, and today from All Elite Wrestling and Jazwares, we are featuring Unmatched Collection Series 1, figure number 3, Miro. Alright, so formerly God's champion, Miro has been seen on the first episode of Collision, where he picked a fight with Smart Mark Sterling and his varsity athletes. Formerly known as Alexander Rusev in the WWE, Miro is a proven talent, an incredible performer, great wrestler, and this is an older action figure. Like I said, this was from Unmatched Collection Series 1. Came out back in, what year was this? I'm going to say 2021. Yeah, so this is a figure that's already 2 years old. He was absent from TV for some time, I think like almost a year. So it's really nice to have him back on TV, which is why we're reviewing this figure. If I remember correctly, I think there's actually a variant of this figure, and it has to do with the lettering on his gear. I think the a corrected version of the lettering had a typeface with a thinner stroke on the letters, whereas this one I think was the first release. On the back, we have Miro as he appeared on AEW Dynamite back in October 14th, 2020 in Jacksonville. Other figures from Series 1 in the Unmatched Collection, we have Kenny, Darby, Britt, Dustin, and the LGN version of Cody. Some of the included accessories with Miro, he comes with an AEW mic, which is nice for cutting promos, and an alternate pair of hands. So let's take those out. Alright, so I'm a big fan of Miro, since his WWE days when he was Alexander Rusev. The thing that won me over was when I found out that, he's a hardcore gamer. And then I think it was on, I can't remember what it was. It might have been Up, Up, Down, Down. He was talking about how when he was younger, he'd play, which game was it? It was an older Sega game. I think it was Alex Kidd in Wonder. I can't remember the name of the title, but I knew what he was talking about, and it was one of those things where I'm like, okay, this guy speaks my language. Great wrestler. When he was in WWE, he was Alexander Rusev. I think one of his big career highlights was wrestling, I think, John Cena at Mania, and he came out in the tank, which was nuts. He was also very entertaining when Lana was on Total Divas. I think he had some funny moments there. And when he made the jump to AEW during that lockdown COVID period, he kind of took on the moniker as being like God's champion. And even though his persona was different than what we saw in WWE, the quality of his work was still at a very high level. And it's a beautiful looking figure. Especially the facial expression. I don't think it's perfect, but it really captures Miro's intensity. So it's a really animated looking figure. He has the tattoo, Bulgaria, on his upper arm. The gear is really well done. It's kind of with the camo. And then he has a tattoo on the back. In terms of his articulation, Miro's head moves, looks down about there, looks up about there. There's a cut beneath his breastline, which allows him to have some movement. Articulated arms, bicep swivel, double pinned elbows, articulated wrists, and the usual articulation in the legs. It's what you expect from a AEW figure. Like I pointed out, this figure is about 2 years old. I don't think it's too pricey on the secondary market. So if you still haven't gotten this, you could probably hunt it down. I want to say I think this is the only AEW figure he's received so far. I might be wrong on that though. My memory gets kind of hazy with all the re-releases and repaints of other figures. But overall, I think it's a great action figure. He's kind of relevant now that he's back on TV. So if you're a big fan of AEW television, if you've been watching Collision, Miro's back. Reason to celebrate. So yeah, great figure. All right, so let's wrap this one up. Once again, my name is Lou. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. I greatly appreciate it. So until the next video, be safe, take care of yourself, buy lots of toys, and most importantly, be happy. And I'll see you at the next one. All right, later.